Inside was an abandoned newborn baby. Hi, Oddings. Welcome to Stories with Sapphire. I'm your the Sapphire. How do you feel when you hear a baby crying? Does it tug at your heartstrings, or do you cover your ears? After today's story, you may never hear that sound the same again. And now, it's story time. 20-year-old Emma and Jordan were from a small town in the middle of nowhere. And when you're surrounded by vast forests, stories are bound to be born. Local legend had it that there was a deadly creature deep in the North Forest, that anyone who encountered it was met with immediate death, only their bloody remains serving as proof of the monster's existence. And on that cold Halloween night, Jordan had planned for them to capture evidence. Emma would have been fine spending the holiday, which also happened to be their 5-month anniversary, curled up on a couch watching slasher films and handing out candy. The last few weeks of their relationship had felt a little off. Emma seemed more distant, tired, moody. She didn't want to go out as much. Jordan thought she might have been getting bored of him. He had the sinking feeling that she was planning on breaking up with him soon, but he wasn't ready for that. He believed he could convince her that there was still some fire left in their relationship. So on Halloween night, he picked Emma up and drove them to the edge of the woods. Nothing like hunting for a cryptid to spice things up, right? Jordan, why are we doing this? 'Cause it'll be fun! We'll have much better luck finding this thing if we split up. If you run into any trouble, just wave your flashlight above your head like this. And I'll come running right over to you. Do you think we can talk about something first? Let's talk after! Good luck! Jordan gave Emma a playful shove in the opposite direction. Emma pointed her light and headed into the trees. After about 5 minutes, Emma's phone rang. Hey, Lisa. Hey, how did it go? I haven't had a chance to tell him yet.
Emma, you can't keep putting it off. You have to make a decision, you know?
I know. It's hard. I mean, this could change my life forever. What if I just don't ever tell him and run away and never talk to him again?
Emma.
I know, God. It's so not fair. Guys will never know what this feels like. A twig snapped nearby. Emma froze. The bush near her continued to rustle. Emma pointed her phone and flashlight towards the sound. High-pitched wails began to echo around her. Emma slowly approached the bush and pulled back the leaves. Inside was an abandoned newborn baby. Emma was mortified. She began waving her flashlight above her head. About 100 yards away, Jordan spotted Emma's circling light and hurried through the trees, never keeping his eyes off it. He came to a clearing and was stunned by what he saw. Emma was strung up to the branch of a tree, hung by her own shoelaces. What was left of her partially eaten body spinning around and around. Her flashlight jammed into her mouth, creating the circle of light in the air. Jordan dropped everything and screamed. He tugged at Emma's feet to pull her down, but she wasn't budging. Then, a high-pitched wailing echoed behind him. Jordan turned around to find a small, newborn baby with blood smeared all over its mouth. Unexpected babies really do change everything. In Filipino mythology, there is a creature called the Tiyanak. It lurks in the forest and cries like a human baby. Once it's drawn you in, it will take on its true vampiric form and consume you. There are several origin stories for this creature. One is that they are the spirits of children whose mothers died before childbirth, which then causes them to be born in the ground, and they become spirits of the earth. Another is that they are the offspring of a woman and an aswang. After the Christianization of the Philippines, this creature was thought to be the spirit of babies who died before being baptized. No matter how they are created, you better hope you never run into one. If you don't want to run into a ravenous demon baby, like this video and subscribe to my channel. Submit your own stories to storieswithsapphire@gmail.com. For more spooky, supernatural, and spiritual stories, listen to the Stories with Sapphire podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. If you like what you saw and would like to support this independently run show, head over to patreon.com/storieswithsapphire to learn more. Until we meet again, sleep tight.